Roaring Kitty, the face of the GameStop movement, has posted again. He's giving us an update on his GameStop portfolio. GameStop has had a volatile week, starting out at $205 on March 22nd, reaching a low at $120 on March 24th, only to rise back to $212 on March 26th at its peak. At the time of recording on March 26th, it's currently around $190. You may know that Roaring Kitty, or Keith Gill, was under intense scrutiny by Congress and others for his involvement in the massive rise in GameStop stock, driven in part by Wallstreetbets against the hedge funds. During the meteoric first rise of GameStop, Roaring Kitty posted almost every day, giving us an update of his massive portfolio. When he was under investigation, he had to stop around February 3rd, however. But after things cooled down, he's beginning to give us more updates. This week, he's given us two updates, once on the 23rd and once after the massive drop on the 24th. On March 23rd, he shows us his portfolio is at $38 million, with $18 million of that coming from his 100,000 GameStop shares, $8 million coming from his $512 strike price call options, and $12 million being held in cash. This is up massively from the roughly $60,000 he initially started with a little over a year ago. The day after he posted this, GameStop stock dropped 35% after an earnings report from the company missed expectations. Roaring Kitty did not sell, however, even $1 of GameStop, posting this update on the 24th, showing that his account was down to $29 million. Down approximately $9 million from the day before. Since posting on the 24th, GameStop has risen 60%, and Roaring Kitty has not given us another update, but we can calculate it given his current holdings, and he will likely give us official update within the next coming days. Given the fact that he holds 100,000 shares of the stock at the time of recording, his shares will be worth roughly $19 million, since they're currently worth $19 a share times 100,000. The $12 call options he currently holds that will expire on April 16th are currently worth $17,600 each, since one contract represents 100 shares and each share of the contract is worth $176. Since he has 500 contracts, his options would now be worth $8.8 million. And if we add the $12 million he has in cash, his total account value at the time of recording would be $39.8 million. This is still slightly lower than his all-time high of roughly $48 million back during the first surge. But for a $60,000 initial investment, it is still fantastic and an unbelievable gain. For anyone that watches his YouTube channel, Roaring Kitty is the name of it, you'll know that he's a highly intelligent and very nice person, so I'm absolutely happy for him that this gain has gone so well. The comment section has gone crazy over this, with many posting he's just waiting for someone to mock him so he can double down again. This is an allusion to the last time that GameStop dropped a lot and was once down to $50, and Roaring Kitty purchased 50,000 shares. This doubled his position from 50,000 to the 100,000 you see today. Other comments speak to the courage that Roaring Kitty has to have held through such a massive drop, with one saying he's a legend for just seeing $9 million evaporate in one day, and he just took a screenshot, posting it to Reddit so that those holding their 10 shares can sleep at night, and saying that he deserves the best. Roaring Kitty's options expire in 3 weeks, meaning he will have to exercise these options using his cash reserves to purchase 100 shares for each contract he has at the $12 strike price. Since he is held so long, I would be shocked if he sells any of these before April 16th, and I expect us to see him hold them until then. Investor confidence in GameStop generally revolves around Roaring Kitty, so I expect the stock to remain extremely volatile at least within the next 3 weeks and possibly more. Now, since exercising his options gives him shares, he can still hold these shares after April 16th, meaning he doesn't need to sell on the 16th of April, and could even hold longer. By exercising, he would have 150,000 shares of GameStop. I expect him to hold at least a portion of this for the rest of his life, as it is likely going to be one of the most monumental occasions in his entire life, and he will forever be synonymous with GameStop and Wallstreetbets. It is important to note that if you are invested in GameStop, please know the risks and massive drops or rises can happen very rapidly and unexpectedly. And congratulations on your gains so far if you've made any. This channel will continue to cover Roaring Kitty and all other gainers or losers on the Wallstreetbets subreddit. And I will be starting a new series covering individuals who have made a massive gain on other ventures, so consider subscribing if you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.